Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Zombicide. And well, I don't know if I have to say anything here, but you can see there is a lot of zombies now on the board. They're all after us and we might have a hard time during our next turns, but let's see. Let's see what we can do. Well, first, it's Belle, I think. She's gonna use Betty to attack these toxic runners. And usually, if you're on the same space with a toxic zombie, then each toxic zombie will do 1 damage to the attacker when it is killed. But in this case, because Betty has a gas mask, she's immune to toxic blood spray. So that isn't a problem for her, which is now very useful. So she can roll 8 dice, and let me see, she will hit. Yeah, she needs a 4 to hit. Okay. Okay, that's pretty awesome, more than enough. 6 hits. So Betty did a great job once again. And 3 more experience points for Belle. So that was basically her free melee action. And then she moves here, and that's a free movement action. So technically it's now her first action. And she will try now to kill these 2 runners. Okay, no problems here. Also gone. So that was her first action. And now we come to the second action, which is a movement here. And now with a third action, she attacks the walkers there. Which was also great. 5 more hits. Okay. So overall, I think we forgot the runners. We are now at 40. So the body count is really going up now. It's amazing. I mean, yeah, okay. This is just ridiculous. And then with her 4th action, she will attack these creatures here. And again, absolutely no problems. All the zombies are killed and she's at 42. Fine. So that was pretty successful. So let's see. Time to do something about these guys. Okay, now I will start with Raoul, and he moves here with 2 actions, and then he starts shooting with his 2 pistols. Into this area here, and there are some runners and a lot of walkers. So first he's gonna attack walkers because of the target priority. Okay, so we got now 2 actions left here. That's not good, but we got plenty of ammo, so we can roll again. Oh, that's at least 1 hit. And then it's got another action. I wonder now. Okay, I think I will roll this again too, with plenty of ammo. Ah, damn it. Okay, so one more hit. Sadly, that's not quite enough to come into the ultra red mode. So this is not so great now. But okay, anyway, then it's to this guy here, it's Derek. And he's gonna use his assault rifle. Also trying to kill as many of these zombies as possible. Sadly, he only has 2 actions left. Okay, that's not so bad. These are 2 hits. Problem is, if these runners get activated, we'll be in quite some trouble. And I think this might be the case. Okay, then he goes on. That was pretty bad. Yeah, I think he will roll that again. He also... no, the plenty of ammo is only for the shotgun. Okay, so these were 2 hits. Okay. Not exactly great here. Absolutely not good. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Damn it. Okay, well, anyway, there's nothing I can do about that. So I will move with these guys in here. And then... yeah, I mean, I could try... oh, damn it. Okay, I think that's it now. And I might have made a pretty bad mistake here. I'm not sure, but it's easily possible that now all these runners, these 4... how many runners are there actually? 4, 5, 6 runners. If they get activated a second time, they'll kill me. So that's pretty bad. I somehow underestimated this threat here. Okay, anyway, let's see. First, these runners move, and they will attack. All of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they all have 1 action left. So that means they can attack. And I got the riot shield, which saves me for now. So, first of all, I can prevent one of these. Because of my tough skill, I can prevent the first attack from happening at all. So there are only 5 attacks left. And then I can discard it to prevent 1 wound. Which is really sad, but there is no other way now. So there are only 4 attacks left. And that now means that everyone has to take a wound and will lose an item. Okay, so that's pretty bad. She gave away a claw hammer. Raoul has given away a plenty of ammo, exactly. Joshua has given away the baseball bat, and Derek has discarded the pistol. Because anytime you take a wound, you have also to discard an item. Okay, and then we have to activate all the other zombies. Okay, so these guys are all in this single room, and they are all outside here. So my problem is now, if walkers or zombies, if walkers or runners should be activated a second time, game is over right away. And actually, if the runners will be spawned, we only have two runners left. So then these would be activated too, and the game would be over. So let's hope for the best. First we start, I'd say we start up there. Let's see what we have here. Well, that's a fatty. Sewers located. On a tile with at least one character will spawn one fatty. Okay, so we got one here. And another one right where we are. So we only have one fatty left. So that means we will spawn one here. And this guy comes up with two walkers. And then I'm gonna spawn two more walkers here. But there's no fatty left to spawn. So we gotta activate the fatties. So this guy moves here. And let me see. We got one more here, moves here. That one moves here. This one moves here. Oh man. And these two, they come from the other direction. Just like that. And that's it then. Okay. So that was the first one. That was basically okay. And now we do this one down here. Let's hope for the best here. Come on. Okay, that's interesting. We got two more fatties to spawn. Okay, so basically we will spawn 4 walkers down there, which is okay. And then we got to activate more fatties, and things are looking worse now. I mean, oh man, unbelievable. Okay, they are all on our space now, and if we have to activate, if we have to spawn more fatties, then this is actually over. They are all in this room here. I mean, there should be a point when it's impossible to enter that room simply because there is no more space. God damn, okay. And these two move here. Okay, so that's it. And then we draw for this spawning point, and come on, please, let's be lucky here. Okay, that's it. That's it. All runners 1 extra turn. There is no chance anymore. The runners are activated and they simply kill us. That's it. And that is actually very sad because, well, there might be, I think it would be probably extremely hard. I mean, but on the other hand, let me see what the last card would have been. Yeah, okay, all walkers an extra turn. So no way to survive that. We are all completely dead. Well, I'm a little disappointed here because I would have loved to use Betty a few more times and clean that area, but I underestimated these runners here, definitely. Maybe I should have stayed here, up there. But, okay. Might have been a little too optimistic there. Okay, a few words about that game. Well, Components are great. I think the miniatures are really, really good. I really like them. The map tiles are also very good. The design, well, it's a little bit cheap. Because the tiles are not very different, actually. So you can see that here, for example, very good. Here, the only difference is basically here the color. Or here, it's just kind of mirrored, and then there is also the color changed a little bit. But apart from that, the design is exactly the same. We got a similar thing here, for example, and there, and here and there. So that is a little bit, I don't know. I mean, this is really a expensive game. So maybe they could have done that a little better. A little more variety would have been nice here. But it's not exactly bothering me. I mean, this is... it looks kind of different, and you don't see it at first glimpse, so it's okay, and yeah, it doesn't destroy the atmosphere or something. The gameplay, well, okay, I mean, it's a zombie slayer, and that's basically it. It's a fast game, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's really very, very good. And it's probably in my top 10. I really enjoy that game a lot. And it is one of my best zombie games. I think there is no doubt about that. I like the fighting. I think that's done really well. All the different weapons, and the real difference between ranged and close combat. So you got both have advantages and disadvantages. I like that the development of your characters, how they improve, and some have really cool abilities that are really funny. I'm not such a big fan of the new zombie types, the toxic ones or the berserker ones, although I have to admit that they add a little bit of, I mean, you got to do more tactical decisions that way. But, and that is just my personal opinion, I'm not a big fan of these zombies with special abilities or something like that, because I think it is one thing that actually makes a zombie, that you just got a big crowd, big crowd of zombies running around, and they're all more or less exactly the same. And I think it was also the intention when this classic Romero type zombie was invented, to show the brainless masses that run through the streets completely anonymous, and everybody just looking straight forward. So that there is no difference between the people if you go through the streets. I think that was one idea of this type of zombie, especially if they run through shopping malls. So these are just kind of robots that that have lost their individuality in some way. that is basically what makes a zombie a zombie. There is no more individuality. And when they get specific abilities, you kind of neglect this point. And that is something I don't like. But okay. The scenario was pretty cool, I think. I really liked it. So thank you, Tim Thorson, for doing that. Yeah, it had a pretty calm start and I was doing fine. And then if you open that big building, I mean, that's of course the idea, then there are lots of zombies spawned and it's getting really crazy and completely out of control. So that is something that was a good idea. I enjoyed that scenario a lot. And the fact that there are many, many scenarios, I think there are about 40 scenarios overall, if you take the ones from the Guillotine Games website, and then you have 10 more scenarios with toxic zombies, with the toxic shitty city mall expansion, and we got even more 10 more scenarios that come with the prison outbreak expansion. So there are about 60 scenarios now, and I'm pretty sure there'll be even more because these two expansions just recently came out. And well, the scenarios, they kind of do feel different. There are different elements, and you have to use sometimes, well, special tactics or things like that. So it has quite a high replayability, I would say. But on the other hand, in the end, I don't know, I mean, it was a little bit, the fact that there are really, I don't know, maybe 80 zombies on the board or so, makes this whole thing a little fiddly, because you have to activate them all the time. So that's really hard work, actually. And because there are different zombies on the board, it's not enough to take just the zombie which is behind and put him in front. So, but there are different kinds of zombies on the board and different numbers of zombies in each space. So that's a difference to the game's zombies. If you have there, I don't know, 60 zombies or so, they are often standing one after another, and you simply take the last one, place it in front, and you have activated 10 zombies with just one move. Taking one, and that's it then. Here you got to do much more, and it becomes a little fiddly after a while. And yeah, I mean, of course, there's a lot of dice rolling involved. I wonder how much tactical thinking is involved, but I think there is quite a bit to it. I think I was unaware here, and I made a real stupid mistake. I think it was not necessarily. On the other hand, I mean, the runners were actually activated twice, so I think, I'm not sure if I would have died if I would have stayed on that area here. Maybe I could have survived that. I'm not sure about that. But I think there were situations where it was important to think this through, make specific decisions. Otherwise, I would have been killed before. So it's not only dice rolling. There is decision making involved. You have to think things through, but it's not, it's definitely no brain burner. I mean, absolutely not. It's a fast, funny game, and that's pretty cool. And well, you can compare this to many other zombie games. Let's see what comes into mind. Well, there is one, the Apocalypse, which is, in my opinion, a broken game, so that's definitely not that good. Another one is, of course, Last Night on Earth, and I think I prefer Last Night on Earth. I prefer it definitely when playing with 2 players. Then I think Last Night on Earth is one of the best games out there. It's a fantastic 2-player game. And I also prefer it playing solitaire, simply because there is a higher narrative element in Last Night on Earth. With all the event cards and yeah, all the cool art on the cards and the backstory there, I think, yeah, I kind of prefer this game a little, Last Night on Earth, a little more. But I think apart from that, this is probably the best zombie game out there. I think you could say that. Okay, yeah, don't know what else to say. A little sad I couldn't make it, but okay, it was hard. And sometimes maybe it's better. I mean, if I would have survived this horde of zombies, then I probably would have survived everything, and then it's getting also a little bit boring. So it might be a good thing that that I've died in the end, and yeah. Okay, fine. So yeah, I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, bye.